Go ahead. Questions for head coach Jared Bednar. Jesse?
Coach, you told us, I think it was earlier this week, that you weren't worried about Art Lehkonen because he scores big goals. He gets you guys going here today?
Yeah, he does. He's such a big game player and competitive player. Like I said, if he wasn't getting any scoring chances, and then that's a different story. But he's been racking up scoring chances on a nightly basis, and it's a matter of time for him, and seems to come through in big moments all the time. And tonight was no different to get that first one.
Eric and Corey.
Jared, it felt like every time you guys had a big goal, there was a save from Blackwood at the other end. Just what did you think of his game overall, and especially in those clutch moments?
Thought he was outstanding. Yeah, I did, because I thought we were doing a really good job 5-on-5 on the defensive side of it. Certainly we have some things we can clean up, but I think their power play and the way they attack the net and get around the net, it gets super dangerous. We had a couple failed clears on our penalty kill that led to some chances against, and they're grade A chances. And we're trying to do the right things net front, but, bouncing pucks, lots of bodies there, and they came up with a few of them and put them on net, and Blackie was huge. So he allows us to keep the game at 0-0. And we had our chances too, and Ottinger did the same thing, but that was a big first playoff game for him, no question.
Corey, then Pierre.
Before the game, you said you needed to attack the middle of the ice and create havoc in front of Ottinger. How did you feel that went?
You're not going to score from on the perimeter. You just and same thing with our guy. If you want to score goals, you got to get to the interior of the ice, and you got to get there repeatedly. Because they're good goalies on both sides of it. So, obviously that's the goal of every team, not just to sit on the perimeter and shoot pucks. So I thought we did a nice job. We got to some rebounds. We created some good looks, both off the rush and 5-on-5 in zone. It's a tight checking game. It's highly competitive in every battle, every race. And so the amount you get there is not going to be the same as a Tuesday night in November, regular season. It's going to be harder. So the competitive spirit of your team has to go up, and I thought it was up tonight, and we created enough looks to win the hockey game.
Pierre, then Evan.
Just adding to your comments on Mackenzie Blackwood, it's pretty rare for a team to swap out the entire tandem mid-season, as you guys did, and how impactful were those moves from Chris McFarland, and where would you guys be without that?
I can't say enough about the moves that he made, to sort of revamp our team. We came back with a lot of the same guys, and we were banged up early in the season, and we got to look at our guys going into this season and what we liked and what we didn't like, and I feel like as a coach we're really lucky because we revamped the most major parts of our lineup. The two goalies right away, strength down the middle of the ice when you get Drury, Coyle, and Nelson, and added some grit and determination on the back end and Lindgren, and all the pieces, including depth pieces that we added, serve a purpose. And so they put us in the best. It's never easy winning regular season. Playoffs, it gets even harder every single round, and I think that they've put us in the best possible chance to succeed, that we feel like we have a good team, and it's up to us now to go play our best hockey for 2 weeks at a time, as far as you can possibly go, and try to reward the organization for giving us those players.
Evan, then Megan.
How big of a difference did it make against a big team like this to have Josh Manson and Ryan Lindgren back in the lineup healthy?
It's huge. They're a tough team to contain on the defensive side of it. It's not just their size; it's the way they play. It's experienced guys that buy into the defending side of things, and I thought our team did a nice job of that. But those are two guys on the back end that obviously we lean on heavily, and it was really good to get them back and healthy here, because we've missed some time with both of those guys here recently.
Similar to that, you had options to round out the bottom of the decor, and he played a lesser role in Philly. What made you choose Eric Johnson tonight?
Veteran guy that's excited to be back. I like the juice and energy that he brings to our team. I also like the size and the penalty killing ability that he brings. You're talking about, might be a smaller role when it comes to ice time, but it's still a big role that he fills for us. And so we decided to go with the more experienced guy tonight in EJ, and because of some of the things that I think he's really strong at.
Two last ones, Eric.
Ross Colton left the game early. Do you have an update on his status?
I do not. Lower body, left the game. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
One more, Jesse.
Just wanted your thoughts overall on Nate's night tonight. He takes that high stick and has a exchange with the ref, results in a double minor. You guys capitalize on that power play. Just your thoughts on him and kind of being that emotional heartbeat of this group.
He was really good tonight. It's obviously they're going to key on him like we do on some of their players, and but really strong defensive game from him, and obviously his get up and go on the offensive side of it. He was making plays all night. I thought that line was dangerous. I thought Marty had a good night. It's hard to complain about any of the guys' effort, the way they competed, and some of the things they did on the ice. I thought we played a really solid game, and obviously that was led by Nate.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yep, thank you.
We'll have Mackenzie Blackwood shortly.